Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. It's time for some Genshin. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Hold on just one moment, guys. Hold on just one moment. Just one moment. I just have to do something real quick. Just have to do a little thing real quick. Just a little bit, just a little tiny thing. Nothing too bad. Nothing too weird. Just gotta do something real quick. Just like a little something. So keep in touch. Keep in touch with me real quick. Just a little, just a little bit. That's all. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. So how are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It's a very fantastic day for me. It's very good. Yeah, today is a very good day. I'm streaming Genshin, so like, I love that be a thing. That really do be a thing. Let me just let me make sure. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It's a very fantastic day for me. It's very good. Yeah, I just gotta make sure of one simple thing. Just one simple thing. Just one. Don't worry, guys. Definitely not. Hold on. You guys are being very patient. I'm very pleased. Let's go ahead and skip to a. Let's go ahead and skip to a very cool time. You guys are awesome. Gotta tell you what. I went to the supermarket today. It was very fun. Very fun supermarket today. I got stairs again because of my horns. My own. People keep looking at me funny because of my horns. People keep on thinking that they are fake. They are definitely not fake. I feel like that's the best part. Uh, so like, that's the best part, man. Yep, that's some very good music going on right there. I do have to say, very good, very good, very good. Boom. Okay. Whoa. You guys are being very patient. I very much appreciate that. guys are amazing. Just one more. You guys are still doing amazing. You guys are still doing amazing. You guys are doing amazing. Thank you for still holding on. Thank you for still holding on. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. All right. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Just making sure here. You guys are doing awesome. Thank you for still paying attention. You guys are doing amazing. You're still doing awesome. Okay. Whoa. Okay. 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 You guys are still very patient. I very much appreciate you guys being patient. I was running a little bit behind today. Because of it was called I overslept. So that sounds pretty good. I overslept a little bit. Just overslept a little bit. That's all. Okay. Okay, guys. I think we're good now. I think we're good. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. I think. Yeah, we're good. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for being patient. So yes, this is the catch up on story Genshin. Um, Genshin stream. That's what this is. And I have to wait for Genshin to load. So guys, um, people are like, you know how insane some people are. Um, Once upon a time, there was a dairy cow, and that dairy cow had milk. Now the milk was poisonous because it was poisonous because the cow drank the poison from the well that she wasn't able to drink from because the well was poisonous. You see what I'm trying to get here, guys? You see what I'm trying to go for here? Because I don't know. Oh, there. Oh yeah, this is where it was. Oh no. Oh, I had bad frame rate. Okay, hold on.
One with nature. Take your true form. My apologies.
There we go. Oh man. Oh man, I have super bad frame rate. Alright. Hold on. Guys, I don't think you're gonna be able to notice me that well in this stream. Because the frame rate. Uh let me let me try something real quick. Let me try something real quick. Hold on. Let me try to. Oh, I really don't want to because the game looks so good. Oh, we'll have to restart. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and close out the application. It's okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go. All right. Does this work? Does this help with the frame rate if I turn down the thing lower? I hope it does. I don't want to turn the frame rate lower, but if that's what I have to do, that is what I have to do. It's not. It's not I wanted to do it. Does this help out the frame rate? Okay. For some reason, that helped out the frame rate.
Whirling snow. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. It actually helped out the frame rate a lot from what I'm seeing. Okay. So guys, I'm so sorry that you had to do this, but you're gonna come with me to do my commissions real quick. Yeah, see? I need a lot of story catch up to do, as you can see. That's what I mean, we're doing story catch up today. But first, you guys are coming with me to do my commission. Because I didn't do my daily commissions yet. Aren't you guys so lucky? You get to come and do my daily commissions with me. You guys are so awesome. You guys are so lucky. I couldn't even tell how lucky you guys were. You get to come and do my commissions with me. Navigate. There we go. Of course, it's all the way over there where I can't really like it too. Really. Don't worry about that. You don't see that. Oh, guys. Genshin is so relaxing for me. I love playing Genshin so much. But my characters, I did take a little break. My characters are a little bit outdated, as you will definitely see. Kazuha, my man, my husbando, if you will. Very much so. Hold on. There we go. Yes, I'm right. Oh, Sumiko! Yes, over here.
Time to go.
Yes, here I am. We're playing Genshin today, Sumiko. Speaking of which,
The wind knows me.
Delve into depth. My will embodied. Take flight.
and they're dead. That's the best part. That's the best part.
One with nature.
Yeah.
What?
My apologies.
And just like that, they are finished. You got it. I will definitely let you know. Don't worry, Sumiko. Next time I'll definitely let you know. I thought I had my schedule up on like 10, but I guess that was not the case.
Into the wind.
That is my bad. That was my apologies. Where's the last guy? You're in a tree! Get out of the tree! Get out of the tree! Get out of the tree! That's all I want. That was annoying. Okay. That was annoying. We're to that island. What are you doing? All right. Going across the land. Going across the sea. It probably would have been better if I took the opposite route, but we're not that smart today because we started late. We started late today, so we are definitely not that smart today.
Let me scry. Transfiguration.
All right.
The wind knows me.
Wait for it.
My will embodied. Whirling snow.
Oh, so powerful. Love it. Love it. All right. Next on the list, this place right here. Is that on the mountain? I don't know. That's on the mountain. But we'll definitely figure out if that is on the mountain. Also, Sumiko, if you are still here, is since it's perfect, is the sound quality good via? I know my mic is not good, no matter how many times I edit the settings. But is like my voice to the sound quality good? If you are still here, please. It's gonna take a little bit for her to hear this. Lag. You're way behind the quest. Don't worry. Okay, cool. That's awesome. But yeah, this stream is all about catching up on the story right after we do the commissions. It's very very important we do the commissions. So we get, because doing the commissions, as you know,
Time to go.
the most freest thing for EXP, Prima Gems. Oh, okay, I got this. Alright. Oh, I didn't get to do it in time. Oh,
Unleash!
there we go.
Take flight!
Oh, stay frozen. Stay frozen. Stay frozen.
Take your troop!
Stay frozen.
Whirling snow!
No! You're supposed to stay frozen. Frozen. Beautiful. 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 All right. That was 3 out of 4. I feel so sad. I don't even have this unlocked. Don't worry. We will get there. We will get there. Oh, get that nice gust of wind. I love this background music so much. Am I going the right way? We're almost there! We're so close. I know this is the most boring part of the stream, when we have to fly and wait till we get there, but we are pretty much there. This reminds me of the time R. Oh, Sumika, you wanna know my AR? It's 52, I believe? Yeah, it's 52. My AR is 50.
One with nature.
3. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I got 30 seconds to get over there? Easy peasy. Easy peasy.
Time to go.
Boom. Alright, that's all the commissions. Let's go get our rewards real quick. No, it's okay, it's okay. It's I'm pretty sure it's still not that hard to catch up. Maybe. Come over here. Can I get food for you? Of course you can. My chicken skewer, please. I buy these every day. As you can see, I buy these every day.
Add Astra.
Add Abstract Applesauce. Get my characters. I think that's it. Yep.
Add Astra. Thank you for
Yep. Okay. We got that out of the way, and now it's time to do some story. What the whole stream was about. Just to do the story. There we go. Before. Alright. Let's get to cooking. We need to go right here. So. We are still venturing out into the woods. In hopes to free Nahida. Okay, over there. That seems like. Again, this is probably this is the boring part if you're watching the stream. So I'll do some chatter. This one day.
Taking a stroll in the middle of a downpour certainly rouses the spirit.
It does rouse.
But it's best to dry your clothes as soon as possible after the rain stops.
Very nice words of wisdom for fun. So, I still cannot
Clear
go
weather
out
all around brightens the
to
heart.
the supermarket. Well, I can. It's not that hard, but I always keep being stared at. Everyone keeps looking at my horns, my tail. I can't hide them. There's hardly any magic here on Earth, but if I had magic, I could probably hide a little bit of it by making them at least look like stumps. I could definitely hide my tail.
The wind knows me.
Look, I was trying to leave you guys alone.
My will and body. My apologies.
I was trying to leave you guys alone, but you said nay. How tall is this? Oh, it's not that tall. Right. Hey, there it is! The waypoint! Where are you?
One with nature.
Oh. There it is. That's the destination that we're going to. I'm pretty sure anyway. Let's hope. Caravan Ribbit. Ribat? Ribot? Oh well. Alright. Story time! Here we go! We're doing story time! Coffin time.
We finally made it to Caravan Rebat. It's pretty lively here.
It is.
So, just past this wall is the desert, huh? Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside.
That's cool.
Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
That would make sense.
Enough gawking. Come on, follow
Yes!
me.
It's all Alhatham? Alhatham? I'll be alright?
Huh?
Over here.
Hey, you got it. I'm not gonna argue.
Oh, Hatham went that way! Let's hurry up and follow him.
We were
I wonder
actually
what he's up to.
There we go.
What the? Where did she go?
She? What, Nahida? Nahida?
How did we lose them? They were just here a second ago.
I do have one criticism. I love how you can obviously... Genshin is the most basic guess the main characters out there because all the NPCs have the same exact face structure.
More Aramite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time? Anyway, Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago.
I know. I'm dumb. Thanks.
There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors.
That's fair.
All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the academia.
My hero?
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhatham. We never thought we'd run into you here. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the academia? Wait, don't tell Paimon that you're here to take us back on their orders.
No.
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the academia's hit list.
Yep.
I can't say that I didn't expect it. However, had I wished to turn you over to the academia,
True,
don't you
Sumiko,
think you'd already be the Eremites'
Way
honored
too many
guests by now?
NPCs. Way too many.
Oh, right. You do have a point.
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy.
Yeah.
And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the sages can offer.
I know. I'm pretty awesome.
Not quite.
Oh,
To
never
tell you
mind.
the truth, I'm still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Unfortunately, I've run into some difficulties. Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos. If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be.
True.
Which brings me back to you and why you're so interesting.
Hey, I'm a pretty interesting person.
The leader of Ain al-Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you. And upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time.
That's right.
To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you in?
I skipped text. My bad. It must be because I'm so shocked to hear those words again. World forget.
Alhatham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
The situation's a little bit complicated.
So that's your answer. Well, I do work for the academia after all.
That's true.
So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest. But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Am I right?
Look, I'm not saying anything.
No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own. Speaking of, you two are also headed to the desert?
Yes.
That's right. We have the same plan as you. But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else.
It's always better to travel with someone you know. Let's go!
Yeah, come on. I really wonder if the choices they give you really matter when you're choosing your dialogue. Going to. Let's go ahead. Let's wait.
Time to go.
All right. How far is this? Oh, it's not that far. Climbing up the mountain we go. Is this even mountain? Or is this wood? No, this is definitely... Is it wood? This is wood. This is wood. Okay. Blowing my mind. Yo, treasure? I'll take some treasure. I'll take some bounty hunter booty for some treasure. Geronimo!
Take your true form.
That's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
That tingle?
That signal, yes, I get it. There we go.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
What are you? Oh, you're a little mushroom guy. Can you...
The wind knows me.
Can you hurt me that bad?
Manifest!
So, you know, it's, Sumiko. Sometimes people ask me if I am a whale on Genshin. And all I have to say is, I can press E twice on Shin. which that doesn't really translate too much. With Shinha. Yeah, don't worry about it. I do have a lot of characters that I have collectively gained that I still need to build, but I really wanted to build my ice team first. Yeah, Kazuha is my only level 90 person. Everyone else on the ice team as of right now is level 80. So definitely some more workshop. Hold on, people are fighting.
Shadows of whirling snow.
Just like that, people go bye-bye. That does not work out. There we go. This waypoint? The world itself, before those with noble hearts, open. Same, lol. Yes! Yes, Sumiko! Oh, I love it. Everything to worship? Yeah, that's what I thought. Very bad. We'll do that stuff later.
Before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
Whoa, this landscape is really something else. What a cool place! Let's go check it out!
Hold on. Okay. Let's check on something. Yo! Cinematic cutscene! Whoa, what is that? Yo, they have some beef! Yo! He definitely knows him.
Sino.
Yes! Sino! I remember wanting to pull him.
Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Oh, Haytham. Do not think you can escape my judgment just because you managed to escape my attack.
Oh my god, Sino's Kagi. The voice actor's Kagi. Oh my god. Sino's voice actor is Kagi. That is awesome. If you don't know, it's a voice actor. His YouTube is called Kagi Films on his YouTube. He's also a VTuber now. Very cool. I did not know Kagi voiced Sino. Who else does he? He also does a we.b music on YouTube. Who else does he voice? I know he voices a Fire Emblem character from Fire Emblem 3 Houses. But that's awesome.
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Don't worry about it.
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me.
Kagi is so talented. I am dropping frames hard now.
Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra, as well you know.
Yep.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Who is that, Alhaitham? Did you call him General Mahamatra?
Yes. General Mahamatra Sino, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic crimes.
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Alhaitham, to the point of blocking an attack for him. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth.
Uh-oh.
I've been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
Uh-oh.
Has Alhaitham done something wrong? Hyman doesn't think he's as bad as you've made him out to be.
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Alhaitham, I saw it during our fight.
What did you say?
Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you want me to retrieve it for myself.
Is that what the crest is?
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra's senses.
Sarcasm, that's fine. Oh no, it's not the crest, it's literally
Wait,
just...
the divine knowledge
It's just
capsule?
the divine knowledge capsule.
Didn't it fall into the
I'm-
Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
Yeah. Big liar.
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you? And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert? As far as I'm aware, the other Matra have been speculating about your disappearance.
True.
Have you been given a mission
I
that's,
guess.
let's say, morally dubious?
Oh?
If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the Academia?
He doesn't know how to speak.
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
All I hear is Shallot. That's a voice he does for Dragon Ball Z Legends, the mobile game, is the main character Shallot. That's all I hear. I don't hear Sinnoh. I hear a random saying that was brought in for plot.
You two! Ugh! Brought you, Traveler. Paimon feels like we can't trust either of them.
Ahem. Well, look at you two,
It's
acting all tough and
Deha, the
self-righteous over there.
sucky 5-star, but amazing character, sucky 5-star.
Wait, Dia?
Oh, Dia. Sorry, my bad. You're bad.
Great! Finally, someone that we can trust! You gotta help us out here, otherwise these two are gonna start fighting again!
Yeah, sure looks that way. Two giants from the academia
I'm a
duking
cop.
it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day, that's for sure. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other. But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village?
Yeah.
It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds.
Do it. I want to see it. Bring it. I want you to see you do it. Well, neither of them can afford to be distracted by Dea.
Hey, did either of you hear a word I just said?
The wind heard you. She controls the wind. That's a lot of sand.
What's going on? The wind's so strong! Is this a sandstorm? Paimon's gonna get blown away!
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Don't worry about it.
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly! We have to take cover!
Someone's calling for us! Oh, this wind is too strong! Let's get over there!
She has
That
the
sounded like
Millennium
Candace.
Eye.
Come on, you two!
Candace?
Jeez, are all of you academia folks such hard work? Move it!
Candace?
Alright, stop yelling.
The Candace? Put these nuts in your mouth? That Candace? That Candace? Now we're eating. Wonderful. Oh, yes. The staring. I have this on autoplay. Is it supposed to do this for that long? I guess it was just supposed to do that for that long.
Well, this is pretty awkward.
Agreed.
Hey, wanna play sardines with 3 people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun.
Paimon, they can hear you.
The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
Paimon.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down.
Oh, she's a
Please,
Aqua.
let me introduce myself. I am Candace,
Yes, you are.
protector of Aru Village.
Your eyes are so beautiful.
Our savior has come at last! Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon. Thank you so much for helping us.
You have my gratitude.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
Wow.
That voice
She's so gentle and caring.
is so
Like
smooth.
a nice
I
older
love it.
sister. Unlike those guys over there.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted, we should return to the topic at hand.
Please.
As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started. And now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever to us.
That makes sense.
So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another, and put your hostile feelings to rest.
Your boy is something that's gonna happen.
If anyone dares to start
Trust me,
anything
I
again
know.
while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Yo, she's gonna kill us.
Oh, on second thought, Paimon may have misjudged Candace's character.
No, you didn't. She's perfect.
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia. Do I make myself clear?
All right, we got it, Candace.
That's what I like to hear.
Me too.
So, which of you will begin?
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
Wait,
True.
that was you trying to be a mediator?
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Alhaitham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission.
No.
Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Huh? Exile yourself?
I'm sensing
A little while
Sino
ago,
is a very Sasuke
I discovered
character.
that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did report
Sino,
clearly
Sino,
did not match
Sino.
the project's actual progress. As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit. However, to my surprise, the person responsible for the erroneous data was none other than Grand Sage Azar himself.
Oh.
I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request, but I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed from me.
Why do none of the men
I
have
began
nipples?
to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning. Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk. He even said to me, "The power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the sages. You have no right to judge us."
Damn.
So they really are up to no good.
I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the Matra are nothing more than tools for the sages to assert and maintain their control over knowledge. The vows that we took,
Knowledge.
the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the academia of today.
Ah, so then if I can talk. So you then decided to exile yourself.
I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. This way, they can no longer see nor predict my actions. I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority. Once I find the truth, I will administer judgment by my own name.
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages.
Yeah, but not the ending anyway.
Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary.
Hey, look, it's still too early to trust him.
Well, Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Alhaitham as a target?
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation between Alhaitham and a sage. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Do you dispute this, Alhaitham?
Oh.
What?
How could you?
Like
man?
many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with the Divine Knowledge Capsule, and I think we deserve an explanation.
From the very beginning, Alhaitham. Oh, wait. From the very beginning, Alhaitham was...
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the Traveler.
How could you?
Alhaitham?
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, once you've completed this assignment, I can give you a glimpse of divine knowledge.
A most enticing
bad.
offer.
It's like asking for the
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all. Their words contained one key piece of information, namely that divine knowledge indeed exists. That gave me all I needed to know.
That's fair.
From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. Think about it. Isn't it a little strange they're so willing to share divine knowledge with anyone, even as a reward? So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In the end,
Capsule?
I realized my wisdom in
Capsule.
committing to this rather than collaborating with the sages.
Never heard someone
Had I been
capsule.
less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Ain al-Ahmar mercenary, incapable of remaining sane for long enough to hold a conversation.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you? Using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
So what about your encounter with me?
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the Academia I was waiting in Port Ormos for you to appear so they wouldn't suspect anything. So it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Even though I ran into the Traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the Academia. Also, you should remember, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
Now that you mention it, things did go like that.
That's true. Alhaitham helped us out at Caravan Rebot as well. Maybe he's telling the truth.
Yes.
I'm willing to apologize if that's worth anything to you. I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt that it would be best for no one to interact with it before it had been properly studied. After all, curiosity often proves to be the most dangerous thing in this land.
You should be well aware, Scribe Alhaitham, that curiosity can also lead you to danger and suspicion. Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Uh-oh.
Have I not made myself clear? You and I are both distrusted by the Academia. Do you really think they would tell me anything?
Fine. Although you haven't completely proven your innocence, I won't regard you as an enemy, for now.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstandings.
Was it really a misunderstanding?
And now you, Dia. I believe it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced out. My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the Traveler and is currently recovering from her illness at home. I had nothing going on, so I decided to return to Aru village for a visit. I was actually looking forward to a pretty exciting time getting back together with everyone here.
Oh.
But then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless argument. It ticked me off, and things went downhill from there.
Is that all? Well, I will admit that definitely sounds like your style. In that case, welcome back, Dia.
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
Uh-oh. What's that?
Whoa! What was that sound?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home. I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures in the sandstorm.
I want to clear out some creatures in the sandstorm.
Creatures? In the sandstorm?
Yeah, fine.
Are you sure you don't want some backup?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in these conditions is at a disadvantage. You needn't worry.
Thanks.
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
The past few years, I have realized Bruin named Candace.
The wind's died down. That means the sandstorm's over, right? Candace still isn't back yet, though. Is she alright? Maybe we should go out and check on her.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried. All right, let's go. We've been here long enough, and the boys are as chatty as the floor.
Alright, let's go! Very nice place, though. Can I break this pot? Won't even let me cook. Story. Sorry. Also, can get the boyfriend real quick. Hey! Like, you do need some help, Candace?
Oh, Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
Looks like.
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Her stamina is also something else.
Ah! Here comes another wave!
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
It's been quite a while since I've seen the flame main in action. I'll leave these to you then.
I'll be
Such a
sure
really
to put on a
nice
good show.
personality. I love Candace.
Let's go!
Oh, let's show them what for.
Into the wind!
My will embodied.
My apologies. Kamisato art. Sumetsu. Whirling snow. Here comes another wave.
Don't worry.
When are they ever gonna let up? Delve into deck. My apologies.
And like that, they're beaten.
The creature stopped appearing. Was that the last of them?
Maybe.
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
It's good.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
And regular NPC face.
Huh? Who are you?
Ah, my
I was-
apologies.
oh, no, wait.
I haven't had a chance to greet you yet.
That is not
I
regular
had my
NPC
hands
face.
full taking care of the village's elderly and children. I am the chief of Aru village. Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
Wait. So if he doesn't have regular NPC face, can we summon Uncle Anpu?
Sir, I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
I can't say they've always been common, but recently the storms have become increasingly severe and frequent.
Yeah.
Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes. According to an investigator who stayed in the village a while ago, these unusual natural phenomena are related to the withering of Irminsul.
Another effect of Irminsul's withering.
Yep.
So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Everything in the
that's
natural
awful.
world is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These regional symptoms can indeed be a reflection of Irminsul's present state.
Everyone in Aru village needs to take good care of themselves. Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Village keeper? Who are they? Village guards like Candace?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru village refers to mad scholars exiled here by the academia. Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia forest.
Oh,
The academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert. Though if you ask me, it's all a boatload of nonsense.
Apasia was also nearly exiled to the desert.
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, the village keepers have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace. But no one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay around the village for the next few days, I'd appreciate it if you could keep an eye out for them.
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins?
He is.
I'm fascinated by how you think.
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you, regardless of my position or identity.
Oh.
You're the former General Mahamatra. You must be an expert in these kinds of investigations. Thank you for your help.
Hey, I'll help too.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? Oh, these poor scholars. First they lose their sanity, now this! We need to help get them back home, safe and sound.
True.
But, is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino? You seem like you really don't trust him.
Look, that's why this is a great opportunity to watch.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates. Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
That's cool. All right. Are we just going to go straight back where we were? Where is it? My sense tingling. Oh. Later. This is story time.
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before.
Uh-oh.
Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation?
Why do they refer to the Mad Scholars as a village?
One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident. The Academia has long exiled Mad Scholars to Aru Village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here. When Mad Scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. But after spending some time here, they invariably begin to calm down. Initially, the people of Aru Village greatly resented having to take in the Mad Scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that. Aru Village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of the village was preparing to take everyone to safety. Suddenly, he noticed a Mad Scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft, green light radiated from him, like a divine glow against the backdrop of night. Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright, almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep into the ground. In the end, not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt. After that, the people of Aru Village treated the Mad Scholars with greater kindness, and began to refer to them as the Village Keepers.
Oh.
The soft green light? A Mad Scholar protecting Aru Village? What do you make of it, Traveler?
It must have been Nahida's power.
Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Sino, do you know if any of the Mad Scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru Village?
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the Academia could still monitor their activities. With that said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahida who calmed them.
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, then it appears you possess much more information than I do.
Don't worry about it.
So, what do you make of the story?
That Mad Scholar's power likely came from Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I keep saying name wrong.
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was definitely using the Akasha to give her power to the Mad Scholars!
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just struck by your reasoning.
Good.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sumeru?
Yep.
The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views. In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds. To me, she might as well have been a god that never existed.
Oh.
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a... How should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise. Even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
She also saved me once, not long ago.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth.
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. You two really must have met Lesser Lord Kusanali.
It seems like you haven't met lots of people who told the truth. That's how you're talking like that.
Our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good use for this investigation.
Oh, yeah, you betcha.
But easier said than done.
Oh.
Especially since we don't have any leads.
Oh, that's true.
Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
Yeah, we can do that.
Excuse me, are you here to help me find my grandpa?
I want to... Can we summon that kid?
Who are you?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
Oh, boy.
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
The person you're referring to is not a local, yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family.
Makes sense. He makes
I heard everything you said to the village chief.
Makes sense.
Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa. I swear I'll help. I won't be a nuisance.
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house. I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was, but I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
Whoa. Hatham wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses. Sino, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa. Let's find a way to help him.
Yeah, come on. Let's find his grandpa.
Sorry, I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went. Honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Candace.
Come on. Please help him. Sino, come on.
All right. But first, let's confirm the facts with Candace.
That sounds reasonable to me.
Time to go.
And we're going back inside.
Sino is super vigilant. Is this what all the Matra are like?
Yeah, pretty much. I think,
Ah.
anyway.
You're back already.
We sure are.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his
you.
best to
You
stay
talking about
hidden,
Isak?
I still noticed
Sumiko?
him eavesdropping outside the window. He really wants to get his grandfather back. Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city.
Makes sense.
He was raised by his grandfather.
Ah.
Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away. Isak was still very young at the time, so various families in the village took turns caring for him so he could survive. Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man.
Makes sense.
However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in
Oh,
speech. Although Isak
Sumiko,
referred to the man as his
you
grandpa,
said so cute.
he was afraid and didn't dare to approach him.
I was wondering if you're referring to
One summer
Aesop,
night,
the little kid that we just
the
met.
oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars, and accompanied Isak until he fell asleep.
Oh.
The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him.
Aww.
However, even so, Grandpa retained his calm expression. It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world, almost as if he were sleepwalking.
Fair enough.
Isak was thrilled that
Isak?
his grandpa was able to find peace, and would follow him all the time, asking him things like, "Grandpa, want me to take you somewhere fun?" Or, "Grandpa, could you tell me stories about the stars again?"
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad.
Yeah.
It seems like they both deserve so much better.
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. But even so, we must still continue on with our lives. It's also my reason for fighting. I must continue to protect this land.
Yes. Lucy's grandpa was probably Nahida. She must have sued him. Oh, I didn't get to read it all. Whoops. Tough enough.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Yeah, there you go.
What did you say, Sino?
Putting a lot of pieces together,
No,
Sino.
nothing.
All the pieces
As
together.
long as Isak keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my thanks on Isak's behalf, Sino.
Alright. Well, okay.
Hey, Isak!
What's up?
Oh, it's you guys!
We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa.
Really? Wow! Thank you so much!
Your grandpa will be safe and sound.
Yeah!
How will we know
All
that?
right.
How do we know?
Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
Makes sense to me. Alright. Hey, Kazan.
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
You mean the village keepers? Oh, let me think. When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side of the road, muttering away and eating mushrooms and tree roots. They shouldn't go around eating that kind of stuff.
Okay. Did you notice anything else?
Anything else? No, I think that's all I have to tell you. Sorry.
And just walks away. Wow. It's on top of that rock. What's up, Shani?
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Yeah?
Don't change the subject.
Right. You were asking about the the mad scholars. I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night. But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
Do you also think Grandpa and the others are good people?
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little Isak.
How did
mean
you
that
not
nice
know
man
he was
who
right
looks
in
like your
front of
grandpa's
you?
long-lost twin, right? He was actually the one who protected my house. I saw it with my own eyes. He happened to be staying near my house that day and was doing something with his hands on the ground. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that? Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught him to look out for others. I'm pretty sure that if I ever went mad, I wouldn't be able to do anything like that.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Isak, did you even comprehend what you said? Yo, cat? Parkour! What's up, Jabari?
Sir, have you seen my grandpa recently? You know, the one who likes to sit and space out near the village entrance.
Oh, well, if it isn't Isak. Oh, your grandpa, huh? It's been a while. The last time I saw him, he was spacing out by the road as usual. I went and asked him if he'd like any of the food I had prepared, despite my wife's protests. Like many people, she's really quite terrified of them. And speaking of my wife, she's still always complaining about how I don't make enough mora.
Ain't that the truth?
Might explain why she's always mad at me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for taking care of him.
Yo, Isak, this guy's telling us about his
It
troubles
was
with his
nothing.
wife.
You're looking for him, right? Did he go for a walk and get lost?
Old people, you know how it
Yeah.
is.
Ooh, that's no good. Well, once you found him, come by my place again and I'll cook a little something for the both of you. I've known you since you were very young. So as far as I'm concerned,
He still
you're
is.
family. Please feel free to come by anytime.
Wow, what a nice guy!
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Huh?
Oh. What's wrong, Sino? Did something happen?
Don't say anything for now. Isak, stay here. Let's head over there. Stay quiet as you move.
If you point, it'll be easy. The Mora indeed. Zumiko, the Mora indeed.
Join the Eremites and embrace a wonderful new life.
Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Have you heard? The mighty King Deshret, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Yes, of course I have.
True,
King Deshret
Sumiko.
is the one and only true ruler of this land. I've never believed in any other gods. Still,
this king.
you say he's coming back, but
The
it
resurrection
sure
of the
doesn't
dead
feel like
king.
life's about to change around here anytime soon. What's your proof?
Haven't you noticed?
No.
The village has been getting more deranged scholars than ever. Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of King
Delavar?
Deshret's civilization in ancient
Nerevar?
times.
I don't see
We
a
don't
difference.
quite know why, but it seems like there's some sort of connection between insanity and King Deshret. Isn't it a sign of King Deshret's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared? If you ask me, they must have been chosen as the final sacrifice for King Deshret's resurrection.
That's a giant stretch.
Huh. Now that you say it,
He must do yoga.
it does make some sense. Does this mean our lives are finally going to take a turn for the better?
Exactly. Those city folks will get what's coming to them.
Wow. All right.
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
Huh?
Yeah. Get him,
Who
Sino.
are you? Where
Get
did you
him.
come from?
From
My
behind that
patience is
wall.
running thin. You heard what I asked.
That's hot.
Yeah. Bro, this guy's something else. Just look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
Let's not get on his bad side, okay? I am no match for this guy.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about King Deshret's resurrection.
Oh, I guess he doesn't
Well,
know.
I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the madmen will disappear and that King Deshret will return to this land. I'm not making this up. I swear.
I don't believe you.
Hey, go on. Keep talking.
It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life. Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they heard the news. We're all praying for King Deshret's speedy return. Delavar also said that once King Deshret returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall.
Oh.
They're all willing to serve under King Deshret and fight for a share of the glory.
Is that so?
Seems like he still wants to know more. Keep talking.
Come on, go.
Got it. At first, I told myself it was just the drink talking, but then all the mad scholars vanished without a trace, just as the rumors said. Please don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors. If I'm guilty, then everyone else around here is also guilty. I'm just saying what the others said.
Calm down.
The people here really like King Deshret, but dislike the Dendro Archon.
The academia is probably the true target of their hatred.
Where is this radical person you talked about?
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he probably hasn't been around the village. What about you, man? Have you seen him at all?
No, not at all. We wouldn't dare lie to you. He's really not here right now.
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
Those radicals.
No, of course not. All we know are their names.
Well, tell us.
I have many ways to stop you from talking. And many others to stop you from sending warning messages. So you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you trying to contact anybody. Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this. Try something foolish, and even Candace won't be able to protect you.
Yes, got it. We'll do just as you say.
I can't take that name seriously. I'm sorry.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty terrifying.
Good thing I'm not one of your enemies.
He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that. Oh, Paimon bets lots of people have told him that before.
All the more reason for you not to get on his bad side, Paimon. Or you will be a lunch.
I heard that.
Well, of course you did. She was talking loudly.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. But we need to check a few more places.
Maybe we can check the scholars' homes.
Very well.
Isak!
I'm here.
Oh, he did stay
Where's your
exactly
grandpa's house?
where the place told him
I
it
can
was.
take
That's
you
good.
there. Just follow me.
Follow Isak. Go. Alright, Isak. Does he live in that little house right there? I'm gonna beat you
Grandpa?
too.
Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at
Really?
the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him.
Yeah.
But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa. This is where Grandpa usually stays.
Is this his
There
house?
sure isn't much here.
What's that smell? Probably dead grandpa. Alright, Sumiko, you lurk a bit.
No.
I appreciate you watching the stream.
Incense? Please don't say it's the same one as before.
It's
But
definitely
are
that
you
one.
okay? Are you getting dizzy or need to lie down?
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tainari saved the day. And then he gave us a long lecture to explain all about how it worked.
Is Sonari the
So,
name is
you know
like
Tainari.
Voldemort right now?
Huh? You know him too? Are you two friends?
No.
Yes.
Oh, never mind. Okay, they are friends.
Now that I concentrate, I can also make out the scent of incense.
Wait, surely Tainari didn't lecture you too?
No, no need.
I can handle this scent very well.
Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house?
No, it was in the forest where a scholar was meditating.
In the forest. From a scholar.
Hey, let's keep looking for more clues. From this house that a person can definitely live in. It's the cabin. Oh. These footprints are at least rather clear. It's the mushroom. He ate the psychedelic mushroom!
What are you looking for, Sino?
Here it is.
Oh.
Take a look right here.
Paimon doesn't see anything.
I also don't.
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, there are footprints here, from the size and shape. They belong to an adult male. This pattern is a common one from this area. Local shoes. This was probably someone from the village. The scent is quite faint, but still extant. The footprints head in the—
But who would come looking for Grandpa? He doesn't have any friends.
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a scent?
You get lured away by food all the time, Paimon.
Hey, what's wrong with liking good food? Everyone's got something they love in life.
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of incense, since the smell supposedly helps them clear their minds and discover new knowledge. Even deep within the clutches of madness, they still yearn for their knowledge-seeking days, and will follow the scent whenever it presents itself.
No, Grandpa.
That's okay.
So,
Isak, it's
someone's
okay.
taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Still, why would anyone want to abduct all the scholars?
That's a good question. Is it to resurrect King Deseret?
Are the rumors really true?
That's the only lead we had so far.
Could the disappearance of all the mad scholars have something to do with the radicals?
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my Grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong. Please help him.
I doubt that.
Sounds like we'd better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever took him get away with it.
True.
Let's head to Aru Village and inform Candace and the others about what we learned here. After that, we'll set off to find the scholars.
Yeah. It's just faster to take the waypoint.
Right. The darker fabric definitely looks a lot better. That'd be my choice, too.
True.
We're back, Candace! We've got a lot to tell you.
Ah, welcome back.
Sounds like everyone's friends already.
Oh, Dia's here too!
Yep.
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
Reasonably.
I'll hate them didn't go
Nope.
We haven't seen him at all.
He's a butt.
Huh. I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating with you. I guess he must have gone off on his own.
Did you find out anything useful? I see. So someone used a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from the village.
Yep.
The resurrection of King Deseret? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall.
No.
Scholars are fond of it.
No, we got
but
people. We
as
got
you
people
can see,
spying on
there aren't
us.
many scholars still studying around these
We
parts.
got people spying on
No
us.
seller would be
That's
able to
not
make
good.
a profit here. Not to mention, making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't see anybody in the desert with the patience to make or sell something that requires that kind of effort.
True.
It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting this.
Uh-oh.
Makes sense.
So what should we do then? Do we go back to the academia and search for leads there?
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But today, you've got me on your team.
I sure do.
So you get an extra tip.
Let's go.
Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also like to drink at the tavern, so I know a thing or two about these radicals he mentioned.
I bet you do like to drink.
If Paimon remembers correctly, the leader of the radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Enger, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook. The whole lot of them are known around these parts.
I feel like I've heard these names somewhere before.
These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke.
Yeah!
The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in King Deshret. Way they see it, King Deshret's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the academia.
And he's gone.
Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become radicals.
Tia, you're amazing! You really know this place inside and out.
Tia, He is winking. Stay quiet.
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering
That was
intelligence.
not a wink.
Every mora I've spent in the tavern has been a valuable investment.
Let's head out.
Now hold on, you're staying right here, Sino.
Yeah.
Why?
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I'd bet word about you has already gotten out. The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tougher than on the outside of the wall. You survive on making connections out here. Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of. But that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust.
True.
I need to go around and ask some questions, but it'll be difficult if you're with me.
Fine.
Good. Then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the mad scholars have been taken. Sino, you'll have to stay in the village and continue investigating on your own.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Let's go. And he's still there. Oh, notice. She definitely saw him. Do I have a waypoint there? I sure do.
Well, here we are again.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Yep.
Paimon's amazed every time we see the wall of Samiel. How can a wall this tall even exist? It's almost unreal.
I know what you mean. I had the same question every time I walked this way when I was a kid. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms?
Of course!
It was only after I grew up that I realized the wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It serves a more important purpose, keeping out people like us.
Oh.
Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages. To them, us desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be used and discarded at their whim.
Damn.
We're cheap labor, like livestock, but easier to control. Nothing more. Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academia believes we're underserving. Geniuses like Sataria are 1 in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate. Even though the academia knows very well that we're humans, just as they are.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
Isn't that your whole shtick, is to punch stuff? I understand how she feels.
Hey, Dia. You're not thinking about doing anything scary, are you?
No, not at all. This place just gets me thinking, that's all.
That's fair.
Besides, we're here to procure information, aren't we?
Are we?
Yep, we gotta catch those.
Paimon.
Shh. Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. We don't want anyone to find out what we're here for.
True.
Our mission started the moment we arrived here. Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll find someone I know.
Sounds good to me.
Time to go.
Just our luck. None of them are here today.
As usual.
You mean, you don't see anyone you know?
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. You here for a drink too?
Zaki.
It's Zaki!
Finally, a friendly face.
I don't, he's a new character, I don't know.
Oh, and who do you have with you here?
NPC.
Guests from another land?
Yep. Yeah. Multiverse? Hello, nice to meet you.
Hello, hello. I'm Zaki. Dia's, how would you put it? Drinking buddy?
Is it just drinking bunny? Are you sure
We've
about
had
that?
drinks together a few times. You could say we go back a ways. Anyway,
How
as far as
far?
my friends here,
How far
they
back?
aren't too
I
shabby,
need to
are
know.
they? You rarely see any Outlanders so friendly and respectful nowadays.
Absolutely. Much better than those people on the other side of the wall. So,
Damn!
Dia, are you looking for someone?
Yeah. Have you seen Enger, Delavar, or Jabari recently?
Of course I have. Matter of fact, we were all here drinking together just a few days ago.
Nice.
I've got a spice trading deal from another nation. I thought maybe Delavar and his friends might be interested. Know where I could find him?
Ah, how thoughtful of you. Then I assume you also know that Delavar's been having a hard time making ends meet these days, so you came here to help him out?
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family.
I just
If there's
realized
more to be
Dan's
made,
belly
why
button
not do it
looks
together?
interesting.
Besides, Delavar and his friends have muscle. They'd be a good fit for escorting the goods.
True.
Yes, how considerate of you. Delavar's my friend too, so of course I can take you to him. Come with me.
Oh, now where are we going? Oh, a little farther. Looks like we're walking. I don't like this.
Are we there yet?
Something's gonna happen.
Yep, this is the place.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Ambush?
Why don't you take a guess?
Yeah.
Go on. A wild stab in the
no.
dark. You're like lambs to the slaughter.
Well,
Oh no! It's an ambush!
don't worry. This is not gonna take that long.
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Dia. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru village?
Yeah.
The boys have
Because
kept a
we
close
just
eye
said
on
it.
you from the moment you set foot there. Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the academia to look for the missing scholars.
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
That sucks.
Uh-oh. Paimon knew leaving Sino behind was a mistake!
And you left the strongest one in the village, didn't you? Who do you think you are? You really thought we'd fall for your little business deal nonsense?
Yeah, you're NPCs.
So you and Delavar have been partners all along.
Dia, I guess it's only natural for a traveling mercenary like you to be out of the loop. Those of us who hang around the tavern have stronger bonds than you think. But you got one thing right. We're all looking forward to an uprising in Sumeru. There's nothing more we'd like to see than the desert folk overthrowing the academia.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second of it.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're one of us.
Delavar. And Engar, you're here too, huh?
Long time no see, Miss Mercenary. You should have known the traitors are what us followers of King Deshret despise the most.
Dia.
What is that voice?
I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand why King Deshret is greater than the Dendro Archon. Little did I know, you don't deserve to join us.
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and kidnapping innocent scholars, all because of some baseless rumors. Anything else I'm missing out on?
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless scum with only one thing on their minds. Mora.
Jeez.
Pathetic. You're all like a pack of street rats.
Jeez. Oh yeah, so today and tomorrow, Sumiko are catch up on Genshin streams. This stream is only going till 4. So yeah.
You're not wrong. Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies with whoever's paying me. As long as there's a profit to be made, anyone can become my friend.
Enough talking! Get him!
Oh. But of course, Tsukumo, that is just for this week. Today and tomorrow. This week are Genshin story catch-up days.
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
Easy.
Following order.
New hunting.
Shadows of fate! Take your truth! Take flight! Obey! Whirling snow!
Get juggled.
Impossible! How could you?
Because I'm awesome.
So, what do you think about your
Because
meticulous network now,
I'm
Saki?
overwhelming.
How did you say it? It's only natural for a traveling mercenary like me to be out of the loop. I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills, correct? I mean, that is what I said after all. And of course you would believe everything he reported. The only thing you know about me is that I'm a mercenary, but you've never seen me in action. Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believed that Candace was the only one doing all the real fighting. That so-called Flame Mane is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. She just uses her connections to gain the trust of others. That's what you thought, right?
Ugh. You lied in the village because you figured that we'd have people watching you.
Yeah.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were so smart. Pathetic.
Dang.
Okay, that should be all of them.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in Aru Village?
No task can be done without preparation. I just happened to notice a couple suspicious-looking people while you were out investigating.
Oh, but instead of catching them right away, you let them report back.
Those two who were snooping around were
That's
just
why
a
you
couple
winked at
small
us.
fries.
Gotcha.
If we want to get the real catch, we have to be patient and give it some time.
Those names you mentioned.
Oh, you mean the funny name she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house? The wide-eyed butcher, scar-riddled bandit, Paimon can't remember them all.
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Engar and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking. Engar, the wide-eyed butcher, and Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, are the nicknames they came up with for themselves. Alcohol has a way of making people share what they really think. So Edgar and Delavar are always rambling in the tavern about how King Deshret is a superior deity.
It'd be like that.
What about Zaki?
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first, and then try to track him down. That's what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right? Jabari is one of the villagers you talked to. You know, the one who wanted to treat Isak and his grandpa to some food.
Wait, so he's a radical too?
Yep.
No, he isn't. I just needed to tack on a random villager name to make the eavesdropper think that I was making some wild guesses based on my impressions.
Wow, what a genius idea! Well, that's an expert mercenary for ya.
Ah, you're too kind. It was straight from the usual playbook, if I'm honest.
So, that thing you were saying before, is it really true?
Hmm? About what?
About how mercenaries only care about Mora, and that anyone's a friend as long as there's a profit.
Makes sense.
Does that bother you?
I don't think you're that kind of person.
What makes you so sure?
Well, because even without an employer, you're still helping us out. Yeah, that's why I thought.
Dia?
Get embarrassed.
Do you dislike the Dendro Archon like the other desert folk?
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dunyarzad. I can understand her devotion and gratitude. Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. There's no way a god would be so involved in the lives of everyday people, unless they were truly compassionate. I've begun to realize that the sages are behind everything that's happened recently. The radicals' blind belief in King Deshret, making the Dendro Archon out to be an enemy. It's all the academia's trickery. But I see through it all. And unlike them, I can never be hostile towards anyone who's never done anything wrong.
Dia.
Anyway, looks like we're done with business here. Traveler, lend me a hand. Let's tie him up and bring him to the village.
Yep.
This should be all of them. I'll let you take it from here.
Let's go, Candace.
All right. I'll be in touch. Until then, please stand by.
All right.
Candace, do you need any help?
She doesn't need any help. She's Candace.
Candace will be okay on her own. I trust her, so you can too.
That's fair.
She's been guarding Aru village for quite some time now. If anyone is qualified to question the offenders, it's her.
While I'm questioning them, why don't you pass some time by exploring the area?
True.
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler.
Sounds good.
As for these idiots, let's just hope they live to see another day.
They're not even, like, in the general area. Wait until next week.
Candace is an expert at dealing with people like...
You mean stand here, wait, is it in the morning or at night? Next morning, gotcha. So do this. There we go. Oh, first, I need to get this stuff out of the way real quick. Yeah. No. Okay, nothing about that. No. Nothing about that. What did I... Mail. What was I looking for? Who dat?
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home.
Displayed. Something. Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go. Wait. Wait. Am I getting a... Whoa. Am I getting an intertwined fate for all the Archon quests? Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. Wait. Oh, was that all of them?
This blade. It is the
Wait, how many do I have now?
last link I have to the legend.
I have 21. Let's go. Oh, I could summon for Sino. I really kind of want Sino. But I know who's coming out next update, so I'm gonna just keep
my birth.
Wait until next morning. Is it? Oh, like next morning? Oh. I gotcha. There you go. Alright, cool. There we go.
Hey, Dia!
Right on time.
Did we learn anything from the criminals?
We'll know any moment now.
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well. Have you been friends for a long time?
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting person. Even though she's an extremely strong warrior, she never misuses her powers against others.
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say, never take the fight outside the ring.
There you go, Paimon.
Yep,
you know
I guess
what's
you can put it that way. It takes strong convictions to be as dedicated as she is, and shoulder that kind of responsibility. Us mercs, on the other hand, we pretty much live from one day to the next.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great too.
Ah.
Really? Thanks for that.
There's just Sino.
Oh, Sino's here, and he's pretty early too.
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
I want to know what Sino did to him.
By doing what?
I want to know what Sino did to him.
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
Yeah, there we go.
You mean you taught Candace some more persuasive methods?
Right.
Come on in, everyone.
Come on, let's go inside.
Here we go. We're going inside. We're going inside. We're going inside.
Candace, where? Whoa, you look furious.
Well, yeah.
Do I? Huh. What gave it away?
Oh, there's no
Your
mask that can
default
hide true
face.
bloodlust.
That's what.
Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth.
True.
Perhaps I need to work on my composure.
The Emperor?
Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
They all have the same face.
Yes.
They all
yes,
have
ma'am.
NPCs, I swear. They all
Please,
they all...
don't beat us anymore. We're gonna die.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
What'd you do? She mastered it really quickly, too.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The absurdity is mind-boggling. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community, and some even count them as family. You come here to my village, and you treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal.
Woo!
Tell me, what would you do to you in my position?
Mercy! Please have mercy!
Now, this ain't Overwatch.
You've made your
there is no
bed.
mercy.
We may all be desert dwellers, but there is one thing that I understand better than you. The resurrection of King Deshret will only result in war. And war serves no one.
True.
The people of Aru Village care little about which god is in power. Life may be tough and tiring, but we wish to preserve our way of life. A war would only cause us to lose all that we have. And that is not a responsibility that you can afford to shoulder.
Be like that.
We understand. We're sorry. I'll tell you everything I know, please. Just let us go.
Jeez, what did you do?
I'm listening.
I gotta know what they did. She burst one of their balls, didn't she?
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern. That's how we ended up hearing about King Deshret's resurrection. Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice to usher in King Deshret's resurrection.
Don't tell me
they give their lives, and we can get anything we wish for.
They're called village keepers. Slip up again, and you'll regret it.
Yes, sorry. It was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about King Deshret's resurrection, and talked us into helping him.
Oh.
In return, he said he'll help facilitate the resurrection process.
Where are the village keepers now?
I'm not sure.
That's one.
One what?
Strike. You get a total of 3. Then, you die by my hand.
Yo!
Wait, I'm telling the truth. We don't know anything. It was all him.
2.
He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. Then the mystery guy takes them from there. You gotta believe me, please. I'm telling the truth, I swear. Just ask them if you don't believe me.
Oh my god.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
Jeez. You have any... Ugh, can't talk. You have any idea who that mysterious person might be?
You have to believe me. If I knew that, I would have told you his name right away. I'm not risking another beating to keep his secrets. No way.
Makes sense.
That guy, he wears a cloak, and he's always careful to cover his face. He calls himself King Deshret's envoy.
Makes sense.
I believe I may know what's going on.
It's actually Uncle Apu, isn't it?
What do you mean?
And why are you here?
Smooth.
Cole knocked him out. Love it.
Okay, speak.
If my suspicions are correct, this mystery man they speak of could be from the academia.
Oh, could be alright.
Some time ago, people from the academia attempted to take the village keepers away. I refused, insisting that they are part of our community. It strikes me now that this secretive character shares the same goal they had.
Which means it's highly likely that the academia was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into delivering the village keepers right into their hands. They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take them back? We aren't gonna let that happen.
Not the academia again.
In Sumeru City, Tataria also mentioned.
Just as I thought. But what could they want with the village keepers?
People are nothing but tools in the eyes of the academia. A change in their plans likely means they found another way to exploit the scholars. Regardless, our top priority now is locating the village keepers.
You're right. Isaka's still waiting for news on his grandpa.
Time to go. Let's leave the village and try to track them down.
Sounds good to me.
Yes. Pack up and get ready to leave.
Yeah.
You got it. Candace, I'll let you deal with the radicals. Leave everything outside the village to us.
All right.
Let's meet back here once everyone's ready.
Sounds good to me. Is that an Archon part? Was that a free thing? It was not. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, cutscene? Cinematic cutscene? No. Hey!
Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Whoa! Where did you come from?
Well, as you can see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
True.
You were gone for ages, and now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway?
Don't worry about it.
Hey, what's with the silence?
You never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
Wow.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname!
Go ahead. I won't stop you.
Never mind. Paimon's got nothing. There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it so hard.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to investigate. Anyway, you plan to leave Aru Village and keep searching for the truth of this matter, yes?
Yep.
Yep. We're not gonna find out anything more by staying here, so we thought that we might as well take the search elsewhere.
True.
Enough with the silent treatment!
Maybe he's giving us time to think.
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
Oh, don't be like that.
All Hatham. You haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru Village. Bold of you to question our choices.
That's true.
Yeah, you're all talk.
While you were investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now finished.
Really? Paimon doesn't believe you.
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts. Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Don't be like that.
Huh? Right here in the village?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone. But before that, you need to understand where she's coming from.
What does that mean?
How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what we're doing?
Bad.
In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
You mean some of them lied to us?
Yeah.
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, these people have their reasons. Remember what Candace said?
No.
Most
Yes, I did.
people in Aru Village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru. That's because whether King Deshret or the Dendro Archon has power is of little significance to them. By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further information to be found in this village.
So you're saying we can find new info from someone we've already spoken to?
Glad you're following along.
I sure am.
Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously keeping you out of the loop. In fact, she's been observing your every move since you arrived. The reason being, to someone who only wants to live their life in peace, any external factors introduce unpredictability into the equation.
True that.
Those eyes.
Shani.
Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and strength.
Right. You were asking about the the mad scholars.
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are King Deshret fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the radicals' next target.
True.
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
True.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru Village at night. In other words, The young miss was very much awake during that time.
Then why would she lie?
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention to herself. As for why she might be so wary about all this, maybe you should ask her.
Let's go ask.
I'll pass on this one.
Oh.
You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
That's true. Good job, Sonic.
We're on it!
I think right there is a perfect place to stop for today. Well, everyone, if I can... Here, hold on. Here, so my frames get back up for you. I very much do appreciate out. There we go. Let me get where I can look at you guys really good. There we go. Everyone, the people who are watching, thank you very much for streaming with me again today. It was very fun. I very much enjoyed it. Love doing Genshin stuff. We will be doing the same thing tomorrow. Just a catch-up stream, if you would. Catch up on story stream. Other than that, though, I hope you guys have a very fantastic day. I'm Kaida, the overwhelming